Hey there, my name is Kelly Dell and I'm owner of Off the Beaded Path, which is in Forest City, North Carolina. A lot of times I'll have people contact me and ask me, well, how would you make an earring or how would you make something else to go with the project that I've already done? So today I'm going to teach you how to make a pair of flat spiral stitch earrings to go with the flat spiral stitch bracelet that I did quite a few months ago. So to do the project, you're going to need 12 6mm bicones, and you are going to need 16 4mm bicones. You're going to need some size 11 seed beads to accent those. I'm going to be using 2 size 15 seed beads for the very bottom of my earring. You're going to need 2 wire protectors. You guys know how to use the wire protectors, and I've showed you guys how to do that before. So in today's video, what I'm going to show you, the samples I show you are going to have the wire protectors, and the actual project is going to show you how to use size 15 seed beads for the loop at the top in case you don't have any wire protectors. You're also going to need 1 needle, and you're going to use a yard of 6-pound Fireline at a time. So one earring will do need 1 yard of Fireline. So go ahead and get your needle threaded and we'll get started. These here are the 4 color samples that I have done for this week's video. The first one, which is one of my favorites, is just a crystal AB 6 4/4. The second one is a color called 5 Rainbow in the center, and then there is purple light here on the side, and then the 11s are an amethyst. These are what inspired me to do the video. This is black or jet for the center, and then dark sapphire thunder polished for my 4s. And then this one is one of my favorites also. It's kind of hard to see the colors a little bit on this one, but this is rose jade, which is an opaque almost an opaque pink color, and then the sides are the same color. So this one is a pretty more dressy type color combination. So those are the 4 color kits that I did, and for the sake of you being able to see the different colors, because these are kind of hard to see, I'm going to be using smoke topaz for my 6s, and then I'm going to be using sunflower, ruby, olivine, and Montana. I'm going to do a really pretty fall themed earring. So the first thing that you want to do is you are going to pick up 1 size 15 and 6 6mm. Oh, sorry. Take that back off. You're going to pick up the 6 6mm first. Did that backwards. So do your 6 6mm. And then your 15. Now let them drop. Leave yourself just a little tail. You don't want too much of a tail here. The only reason we're going to leave that tail is to tie on later. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here a little bit so that you can see. So what we're going to do is we are going to skip this 15, and we're going to go back up through all 6 of our 6mm. Just like this. I'm going to hold the beads and pull so that the size 15 here at the bottom stops it, and then I have my tail. Now, if you want to make your tail a little shorter, just pull that thread. Now, if you are doing the wire protector, at this point, you'll go ahead and thread on the wire protector and then go back down through all 6. I'm going to use some size 15 seed beads here, so I'm going to pick up about 8 of them. So I've got about 8 size 15 seed beads. And I'm going to take the needle and I'm going to go straight down through my 6 beads again. so that when you pull, you have a loop here at the top for your earring. You want to go through the 15 here at the bottom, and then back up through 2 6mm, working back up towards the top. Alright, I'm going to pick up 4 11s, 1 4mm, and 4 11s. I'm going to come back up through those same 2 beads that I just come through. So those same 2 6mm, going back up towards the top. So that will put 1 loop of beads here around the side. I'm going to pick up 4 size 11 seeds, 1 4mm, and 4 size 11 seeds. And I'm going to come back up through those same 2 beads again. So that now I have a loop on each side. To step up, I'm going to come through the very next 6mm. I'm going to pick up 4 11s, 1 4mm, and 4 11s. I'm going to come back up through. I'm going to skip the bottom one, and I'm going to come back up through the top 2, which are these 2 here. So the top 2 that I'm currently coming out of. Just like this. So not going through the bottom one, but going through the one above it, and then the one I'm coming out of. So that gives me my second loop. I'm going to pick up the same sequence of beads again, so 4 11s, 1 4mm, and 4 11s. I'm going to come back up through those same 2 6mm again. So that now I have a loop on each side. I'm going to come up through the next 6mm in the circle, or not in the circle, in my stack here. I'm going to pick up 4 11s, 1 4mm, and 4 11s. I'm going to come back up through the top 2 6mm that I'm currently coming out of. So 1 and 2. Pull that. I'm going to do it one more time. 4 11s, 1 4mm, and 4 11s. I'm going to come up through those same 2 beads again. I'm ready to step up, so I'm going to come up through the very next bead in the stack here. And then I'm going to pick up 4 11s, 1 4mm, and 4 11s. I'm going to come up through the top 2 beads that I'm currently coming out of. So here and here. And then one more time, you pick up 4 11s, 1 4mm, and 4 11s, and come back up through those top 2 beads that I'm currently coming out of. So that this is the earring you have so far. Now, you can add one more set here at the top. I don't, because I like the way it looks to have one unfinished here at the top to kind of lead into the earring, but it's completely up to you. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take and I'm going to go through that last 6mm, and then I'm going to go through my 15s again. If you used a wire protector, you'll go through your wire protector again. And then I'm going to go straight back down through my stack of beads. So I'm going straight back down through all those beads. Go through the little 15 here at the bottom. And then go straight back up the stack again. And I try and do this as many times as I can get through the wire protector or my 15s, because this just helps to stiffen the earring a bit and to stabilize it. Another thing that you can do, because these, once you go through them, if you go through them at least 2 or 3 times, they're going to be pretty stiff for you. But if you decide you want them stiffer, what you can do is dip them in a product called Future Floor Wax. It's what you would wax your floors with. The Future Floor Wax brand is really good because it will won't leave your crystals looking milky or bad. It'll give them that pretty clear look that you want. So, and how I do that is I basically just take the earring, lay it down in like a styrofoam plate or something to that you can throw away, and just squirt some of the Future Floor Wax over the earring. Take it out of the container that you've got it laid in, and then just lay it on a paper towel and let it dry for a little while. And you can reapply as needed, but then you can just put what's left over your floor wax back into the little container, so that's the good thing about it. Now, I'm going to take, I've come back here to the top, I'm going to take my tail and my working thread, and I'm going to tie those together into a couple of knots. And once I have those in some knots, I'm going to take and thread back through the earring, pulling that knot inside of the piece, and then I'll take my scissors, trim, and now you have a beautiful earring. And you will repeat, you will attach your ear hook and then repeat for the second earring. When you finish the second earring, this is what you should have. I think this brown turned out so beautiful, so we'll see if we can't put a kit together for this one too. But all you have to do is attach your ear hooks and you have a beautiful new pair of earrings. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make the flat spiral stitch earrings that go with the flat spiral stitch bracelet. Be sure and come back next week when I'm going to teach you how to make the round and round pendant that is beautiful to be worn on a chain, on cord, or with something beaded. So I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Be sure to check out our Etsy shop for all of our kits and tutorials that we have patterns for. And also be sure and check out our Facebook page to keep up to date on everything that's going on with us. So bye. We'll see you next week.